Right. Hello, everyone. So, in this video, we are just continuing the chapter 7, the part 2 for accounting for financing activities. In part 1, in our videos, I showed like how we can calculate dividend available to preferred stockholder and the common stockholder. However, in this chapter, we're going to see how we can calculate for the notes payable. Okay. All right. So, assume that on December 31st, 2017, the Coca-Cola company borrows money from a consortium of banks by issuing a 900 million promissory notes. So this is kind of a debt instrument, right? So you are uh, making a promissory note that you're going to like you're going to borrow like 9,000 promissory note. You're paying 900 million to the bank, and the note matures in 4 years. So for the 4 years, you're taking these borrowings on December 31st, 2017 to 2021. So you have to pay 3% interest once a year on December 31st. So this is your like fixed interest, cash interest you have to pay every time, irrespective of your payment, right? So this is your cash interest, and the bank transfer 867.331 million to Coca-Cola. So now you have this value, right? This is your present value. You already received this amount from the bank, and but you have to pay total 900 million after 4 years. So over the period, we are going to check the interest rate and how much we pay for the each of the year. So the first requirement is what is the effective interest rate, right? We have um, interest rate which is like 3% for on your total your exact future value, but for the over the amortization schedule, right? Your the interest rate will be different, like effective your actual effective interest rate should be different than the your 3% interest rate, right? So let's calculate this on Excel sheet. So what are the information we have? We have um 9 million as a future value, right? So this amount you have to pay, right? So 900, you're paying this amount. You already get present value 86, 867, 867.331. Okay, and there is a 4 years, so the number of years should be four, and you pay 3% rate payment, right, for each of the December 31st. So 900. So your payment should be 900 into 103, right? This 27. So you are paying this 27. So this should be your negative value, right? So you're paying sorry, or you can do like this one. You can just take this value and then we can make this, okay. So your payment is 27. Now we can calculate the effective rate from here. Like even if you write rate, you see the specification here, n per value, our n is 4, and then payment is our 27. Our present value is 867, and our future value is 900, right? You just plug the value here and you got the 4% of your effective interest rate for your remaining part of the amortization book value of the notes. Okay, so we have our first answer for the requirement A. What is the effective interest rate? So our effective interest rate is 4%. All right, so what is the book value of the note on 12/31/2019? So in the middle of the part, right? 17 and 20. So we have to start from 17 and then we find 18 and then we can get the value for 19. All right, how can we do that? Mm, let's start with 17, right? Year 2000. So as it's all like December 31st, we are just writing as 17, and we can write it as 18, and we need 2019, right? Okay, so this is my year. So my cash interest is what? 3%, right? It's same for each of the year. So I'm paying 27 for each of the year. All right. And now I have my effective rate, right? And my effective rate is 4% that we just calculated here, right? Effective rate 4% for my remaining balance, right? So we don't know yet how much effective rate on 2017, 18, or 19 because we have to adjust this rate with the with our remaining balance. And this is the difference, or you can write it as a amortization, which is actually the difference between your effective rate minus your cash interest, right? All right. And then this is your book value of your notes. So on 2017, if we like the last of the period, we have our book value 867, right? This is the starting time. So we don't have anything on 2017. Remember? Like on December 31st, 2017, you just got this amount from the bank. So we have to start from 2018. There was nothing uh, before December 2017, right? All right. Then in 2018, now you have your cash interest 27 on 900 million. Remember? Okay, on that one, 27 flat for each of the year. But the effective rate is different, right? It's 4% for your book value. So we have to calculate this book value, and then we got our effective rate 34.69 for 2018. And this amortization is the difference of this one minus for cash interest, right? So your amortization interest is 7.693, which ultimately add up with your ending book value, right? So you just add this one, and your ending book value of the notes of 2018 is 875. So you take the interest difference, right? So you're paying 27, but you're supposed to pay 34. So that additional 7 should be added to your book value. So you have to pay this difference with your actual amount, right? Now let's go to the 2019. What happened here? So now we have ending value 875, and now we get the 4% interest here, 35, and the difference is this one minus 27. You have 8, and this amount should be added with this one, right? This one plus this book value. So 883 for the ending value of this your book value in 2019 is 883.025. So you can just go like further with the same process. Like if you want to go like 2020, it should be like 27, and you go here with this value with 0.4%, right? And you take the difference here, the same process. So just see what your question asks to calculate. If you in your question they ask like, okay, just calculate what the ending value of 2019, you can stop here. But if they ask for 2020, you can stop here. Even if you can go for 2021, because this is for 2021, right? Like they have the ending value for 2021. Okay, let's do this together. 2021. So you can actually do the entire video, right? So we have like this one, and then we or effective rate 4%. So the difference is effective minus cash interest, and then you have to add this one with the difference, and you get your 900 million that you have to pay, right? So you get the intuition. So just calculate the effective rate first, and then you uh, multiply this rate with your ending value for each of the year to get the uh, value for the next year. So subsequent years you can do the same things with the similar manner. All right. So I hope it helps. Still, if you have any question, feel free to reach me.